Okay, what a fantastic weekend this has been. I know it's Wednesday, but I got to tell you about this past weekend. We had a blazingly amazing time at the Burleson Bridal Show hosted by Small Town Bridal Shows. They did a wonderful job of setting up the gymnasium that we were going to be in, getting the area all set up, power lines run, and everything, or extension cords run, and all that sort of stuff. I had a fantastic crew that helped me personally on my booth. Didn't complain much. They talked a lot, and they really liked the food that I got for them. So they made a great crew. Thank y'all so much for your help. And I just kind of want to run through some of the stuff that we went through to get ready for this show. So first off, I knew, well, in the email I received from Small Town Bridal Shows, they said this particular location would not have a pipe and drape system. So I had to go and set that up myself and get that taken care of. So I kind of knew I wanted a backdrop and a table covered in some sort of fabric material. So I went to a couple different stores here in the area, and they really didn't have anything I was wanting, and they were really, honestly, really high priced. So I went where everyone else in the world goes nowadays, Amazon, and found 5 tablecloths that ended up working really well for me. My company colors for this story of ours are more or less black and white with some grays in there. So I knew I wanted that back wall white, and the tablecloth I wanted it black. The table I was going to put some risers under, so I went ahead and bought 2 tablecloths and had a friend of mine sew them together for me along the long axis. And then the other 3 tablecloths I bought white. I had this friend sew a pocket along the top for me so that I could slide the PVC pipe in. And then the last thing I need to do is actually go out and buy the PVC pipe. So after measuring and making sure that it was the appropriate size and it would fit inside the area I was given at the show, went to the hardware store, and then bought all the PVC. Felt like a plumber driving all around town with this PVC pipe sticking out of the back of my truck, but I got it all back, put it together, and it fell right over. Wind knocked it over with no drape on it, and it was horrible. So we ended up having to glue the bottom pieces together, which I didn't want to glue much of it so I could break it down, but we glued some of the bottom together. Held up okay, but the ceiling in my house is not tall enough to fit the entire 8-foot height that I was wanting. It was going to be 10 feet wide and 8 feet tall, and so all I really could do is set it up outside, and there was way too much wind for these pipe systems to hold itself up. So thankfully, my sister's house has a vaulted ceiling where we could go and set the entire thing up and make sure it was all going to work. Unfortunately, the system still did not stand on its own, so we ended up taking a third PVC pipe, and I was trying to figure out how to connect it to the system, and it really ended up, I just taped it, masking tape, didn't even duct tape, just used masking tape and held it up there, and it worked amazing. The thing was rock solid, didn't have to worry about it falling down, and it just was fantastic. Well, while I was working on all of this, I knew I needed a large sign to go in the background to grab people's attention. This was the point of having a drape system so tall back there. So I went on to printer's website, made my design, and sent out the order, and got this fantastic sign on this canvas print. I believe it's called canvas. It's a sort of outdoor style material. Anyways, it's just really fantastic. So it's a 2.5 foot tall by 6 foot sign. Once I got that in the mail, I realized I have no way of attaching this to my pipe and drape system. So what I did, back to Amazon I go and found this 6 foot sign holder that is amazing. I love this guy. It's like $25 or something, worth every penny. And I ended up getting some curtain rod hangers that would fit in the little hooks on the top of the sign holder, and that would hook right over the top of the PVC pipe there, and it just ended up working out really, really well. Got some different sign holders for the booth, and some fake flowers, and a candle, and some other lantern, some other stuff we can put down there, and made the table look really nice with the laptop and the demo reel playing all day, and it ended up working together really, really well. Had a really good turnout at the show, and again, I gotta say thank you so much to Kate and Andy for helping out, and my folks and everyone who did, just helping me put this whole thing together, and of course Small Town Bridal Shows for sponsoring the show and letting me know about it, and for letting me come as a vendor. But it was a really exciting weekend. I'm glad you guys could watch it online, because you didn't offer to come out here and help me. So that's okay. I'll let it slide this time. But it was just a fantastic show, and I'm looking forward to the next one we get to go to. And as we just continue to grow this story of ours business.